Yo, 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 yo. Everybody in the place to be. What is going on? Those casual Reds. Wednesday show. We got a game tomorrow. Manchester United is playing football tomorrow. We back talk about the team that we love. But first and foremost, let's talk about the attorneys that we love. Those attorneys based out of Encino, California. Valorian, Manukian, Shakinian, LLP, a law firm based out of Encino, California, specializing in personal injury cases. You can contact them today at 747-444-4444. Ike, Ani, Asha, Susha, David, Vahe. Hit them up. Hit them up. Dedicated attorneys, paralegals, everything that you need. And if you're not in the California area and you still want to seek their services, the network is vast. You can hit them up. 100,000, 200,000. They beat the state. They beat the feds. They beat the city. They'll beat your ass. They'll beat anybody that you put in front of them in a legal proceeding. All right. So shouts to them. Our first sponsor, our only sponsor. We love them. And thank you so much. Casey, take it away.
What's going on, people? This is another one of those Casual Red Show, and this is a special pre-West Ham edition. The Mighty Reds play West Ham tomorrow. We're going to get into some stuff. We're going to talk about, what we like to see for the match. We get a little team news in. We get into lineups and predictions. We won't waste too much of your time because we know it's late wherever you're at. But I guess the guys wanted me to talk about how I felt against Palace. It's the same thing with our team. It's a team of inconsistent play. The first half you could look so dire and so terrible and have people pissed off and waiting for the drinks to be served and people, it's what we are. Manchester United is not a team you can set your clock to. We're not a team saying that you can't say this and this and this is going to happen about a team because you don't know. Our coach says he doesn't know, which is frustrating for me when he says that because he spends the most time with them, but I get it. And in second half, not much to say about the first half. We just looked disjointed. We looked like we were getting outplayed. It didn't look like we're putting a shift. I guess, attribute that to new guys getting introduced to the lineup. Once again, Zersky was in there again. Mount was in there. But then second half, things got special. Zersky scored a magnificent goal. I can honestly say I haven't been so happy for a player in a while to score a goal. A lot of people give Zersky shit and are calling him that he's not our level. I think there's a player in there. When I see Zersky's attributes, he's good with the ball. He drops back in those nice little midfield spaces. He's good passer. And I just, we all used to say he's not the most rapid person, but I think he's got attributes to help a team do well. So I was happy to see him score. Mount had a free kick that he didn't even know he was going to get that free kick. According to himself, he said Bruno just whispered to him and said, "I'm going to roll it too." And he's like, "What?" And then Bruno rolled the ball. So Mount didn't know what the hell was going to go on either, but what a kick. It was a beautiful kick. To see us come back and win a game is actually special. I think I like us coming back to win the game because somehow when we come back and win, we seem to be more locked in versus when we take the lead and teams come back. Because when we take the lead and teams come back, we are not locked in. It's craziness. It's a lot of frustration. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but
Agreed.
I think I like it better when we come back and take the lead. Go ahead, Mikey.
No, I agree. I didn't even think of it that way, but yeah, when we have to fight for something, it's a lot easier than it's like we go into cruise control. Like when we take the lead, I get scared because it's like, all right, now you guys gonna have a mental lapse and let them just overpower you and just play for the whistle because they do that shit too. They like to roll it up early, and I know they're not like willingly doing these things. When I say these things, I know that they're like not like, oh, let's quit or like let's stop trying. But I know psychologically there's a way, like it's kind of like when you're beating somebody in a game and you let the foot off the gas a little bit. You kind of don't do it. You don't do it with knowingly. You do it subconsciously. And I feel like Man United has a lot of that in them. They will do that. But yeah, I agree with you, and I'm glad that you said it that way. This next game right here, it's just every game's a game 7. Every game is a game 7 for us. We don't get every game's a. You know what? It might not be game 7, but every game is a playoff game.
Yeah,
You know
it is.
every game's a damn playoff game at least. Because the minute we lose, we start looking at the manager. We start looking at each other. We start blaming each other and then tell each other, shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. You back the manager. You don't back the manager. Da, 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 da. So every game that we win keeps us away from doing that shit.
Yeah.
It's like keeping us away from self-harm.
Yeah, and one thing we've noticed about our team, we have a trend. I guess the one thing you can say about our team, and this is going to lead into the West Ham game, we don't like to win the games we need to win.
That part.
We don't like to win the games that we should win. That's what I want to say. And this leads me into the West Ham match. West Ham is a team that we should beat no matter who's playing. I know, what's his name? Paqueta. Yeah, he got his red card. He won't be playing, so they'll probably bring a Suchek to play for him. But it doesn't matter. They have one player that I rate on that team, and it's Bowen. And he'll be coming up the right-hand side. I remember last year he did our guy dirty, Haven. He did Haven dirty last year.
Is that? Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, isn't Diaby still on that team?
I'm sure.
I think he's still there. Yeah, I think he's still there. He could be a little bit of a danger too. If I might have the wrong maroon and team, but I don't sleep on West Ham. West Ham are definitely better than what they're presenting. I think they're a better team than what they're presenting. Yeah, I think once they start locking in with the new coach that they have, and I don't want them to start doing it against us, but I do think they're not to be taken lightly. Also, when we say things like games we're supposed to win, remember this is a Man United team that was winning one game a month in the Premier League.
True.
Hadn't won back games for months. That lost to a Tottenham side that didn't have none of their key players just about. So like there's not one team in the league or like in hell. There's not one team in England right now that we could look past.
Oh yeah, I totally agree.
Probably won't. But they might make us eat our words there too. We probably
you talk. Yeah,
I'm not looking past Wolves. Wolves give us a game.
I'm not. We
should,
but I'm not.
And we forget how to play football every time. Every time.
It's almost like a mentality where we play up to a team's level, but we'll take it down a level. Like we'll play up to we'll play with a team that's not the best in the table, but we'll just play worse than them and just make it complete. But West Ham is tomorrow, 8 p.m. in the UK, 12 noon out here, or West Coast. This is a situation where we get a win, guys, and we'll find ourselves tied for fourth for a little bit. I think we're at 21 and Chelsea's at 24.
That's correct.
But these are the opportunities I think Mikey said it in the last show I was on with him was probably like 2 weeks ago. You want to stay in these fights. You know what I'm saying, guys? You want to stay hovering around. You win, you're at 4. You lose, you're, or if you keep winning, the worst you look is 5th or 6th. We don't want to be dropping down to the 14th and stuff. I was shocked to see that someone who was off to a hot start. Bournemouth is in 14th now. I thought that was wild to notice that.
They lost a few. I feel like they lost like 3 in a row. They're 19
You know,
points right now.
Fast.
Yep.
life is coming at you fast. So,
The whole table is jumbled up, man. So City's at second and 28, and Everton's 10th and 21, 7-point gap there. Between 4th and 10th, Chelsea and Everton, that's 3 points. And because of how tight it is, it's all jumbled up and things could switch here and there. So you have to keep pace. You have to get your results, handle your business, and keep pace. And eventually, things are gonna thin out, and you're gonna separate yourself from the others. The cream of the crop's gonna rise to the top. All that good shit. And it's about us handling business, and handling business is a mentality thing, and it's about due time we show that we've changed our mentality and we could show ourselves when we're expected to be expected to excel. So
Well,
West Ham team is 18th. They're 18th, 11 points, 8 losses. This is a team now. We got a bigger budget than them. We got to show that we have more heart, and we got to prove that we're better than them. And go there when we're at home. So we better not fuck this up. I don't know. Shit could happen. We could get a red card or something. Things could change. Or, they could get a red card and we decide to play worse. So
I have a question.
yeah, shoot.
I have a question. Okay, that might be 2 questions, but one of them is, what's the likelihood you think Bruno doesn't play? Because I see them grabbing
If he's hurt.
Yeah, I see them grabbing on his leg. And then 2, somebody's echoing. The second question is, do we revert back to that team we looked like last year when Bruno didn't play?
That is the second question. Is an excellent question.
Do we still have that team on? Is that team still exist? Because we haven't seen it in a while. Bruno's been playing consistently, game in and game out. Can we go a full 90 minutes without Bruno and still win a game?
Well, wouldn't you say we have a little bit more veteran guys, a little more seasoned guys on this team than we did last year? I mean, with the way Mount's playing, and then you have Mbeumo, you have your Cunhas.
Yeah.
You would think, Casemiro's playing decent. You would think if you pull out Bruno and bring in Mainu, if that's what it is, we shouldn't have such a huge drop off. You got lightweight leaders in there now. Last year, Bruno had to do everything. And then this year we talk about he doesn't need to do everything. There's guys who will help him. And De Ligt's playing at a high level. Shaw's playing at a high level. These guys should all know their roles and should be able to plug in Kobe Mainu, and this team still. Actually, I think we might look a little bit better in the midfield. Just meaning that it would be not so much. Casemiro won't be on this by himself so much, but that's a tough question to answer, Mikey, because we haven't seen it, and you're right. We haven't seen Bruno not play.
It's a guesstimate, right? It's a guesstimate. You're gonna, and bottom line, people are gonna have to step up, especially whoever's subbing in for Bruno, be it Mainu or Mount. They're gonna have to bear a little burden of creativity or facilitate and be facilitators to make sure you get the alphas up there. You get Cunha and Mbeumo and Ahmad. Get them in space and get them the ball as soon as you can and as best as you can. So let them cook up front. You might expect a little bit more ball sanitation from Mainu than Bruno. But the fact that it's not if it's Mainu and Casemiro is not the fastest midfield, I feel like we could get away with it against the West Ham. I don't know why. Probably not against
Lord have mercy.
More dynamic attack in the middle. But yeah, I could easily see Mount starting over Mainu tomorrow. I'm getting this overburdening cloud over Mainu, and the cloud is Ruben Amorim, and he's just not feeling him, or he's just demanding him be perfect to get some burn, to get that responsibility. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to add to that cloud. I would rather see Mason Mount over Kobe.
Say that shit again. Say
That's
that
actually not a
I
bad
would
shout.
rather see Mason Mount over Kobe Manu.
again. Pittsburgh, we have a problem.
Yeah, that's not a bad shout because Mountain is in much better form right now. He's a
I
little
think
bit
he's
more active.
faster. His
Yeah,
pressing,
exactly.
his pressing
Yep.
from that position is not going to stop the
Yep.
entire game. So he's going to
Yep.
be everywhere. Will he be able to do the creative part though for a long period of time more than Kobe Manu? I don't know. But maybe with him in that deeper position, they said, "Listen, just destroy, go in, press, get the ball, cut out passing lanes, and get it forward as fast as you can, the best way you can." We're not expecting, so that's why I think he'll fit a little bit more than Manu because Manu's not as quick. He's not as defensively minded as far as the pressing part goes. That's as much as I'll give Mason Mount. Like, out and out, he's going to press the entire game, even if we're losing. He's going to. And he's going to make you think twice on the ball. So, cool. You know what I'm saying? We all know that's what he does. That's what people were jacking him off for before
Wow.
he scored a goal,
Hey.
was that he presses.
Easy.
You know what I'm saying?
Easy.
He presses. You know what I'm saying? Mason Mount, greatest press in the world. Greatest press. You know what I'm saying? I think that helps in this when you playing this way, right? When you need him playing deep. So I don't know. I think I would prefer him than Kobe Manu, but Kobe might turn around and do something. I'm not giving up on him.
I don't give. I think Kobe being able to carry the ball will help because I think that's a problem with this team. We don't have besides Cunha, and he's in the last third of the field. We don't have great carriers of the ball in the back end of the field on the backcourt. And I think the way we play and the way Ruben wants us to play, I think we will benefit with a carrier. And Manu's a dribbler, and he could carry it. So that's the only benefit I think from playing Manu right now. He looks rusty when he comes on, and Mount. Mount's lit right now. He's in form, and he's gonna do the dirty work and covering and breaking under the press and things of that nature. So yeah.
I'm not sick. I'm just telling the truth. Y'all don't like the truth, man. What's wrong with y'all in the truth? You know what I'm saying? I don't like none of these guys. I like the badge. Okay. I like the badge. I like to win. But no, I don't know. Mason Mount has kind of earned it. But also, we got to give Cubby a chance to earn it too, right? Cubby's playing these baby ass minutes, and he's not getting a chance to play. This is the time that if you're gonna put him in, you put him in now to see what he can do against a team that everybody would say this is weaker opposition. This isn't the best West Ham we've ever seen, right? This isn't the West Ham of a couple years ago that was beating people with Jesse Lingard on it. No, this is a really bad, dilapidated fucking West Ham team that is there to be beat. Now, we're Manchester United. We like to pull defeat from the jaws of victory a lot of times. We love that. We love to beat ourselves. So only time will tell. I'm just ready to see the game. I hate that we're playing on a Thursday. That fucking sucks. And I hate that we're not going to be able to play on the weekend. That sucks. But I like our midweek game. I mean, as far as for our chances to win, I think the day kind of matters too. I feel like the pressure is not as high when you don't play. When you play on a weekend, everybody's watching you. It's prime time. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you play on the weekend. Like how I missed all those games today. I didn't see a lot of those games today. You could get away with a lot of shit played in a week.
Yeah, well, yeah. Not Manchester United though. They'll be everywhere. Let's get into the lineups, guys.
Yeah.
Well, Cunha's back. Maserati got a good run in the second half. You guys see any big changes? You think he'll start Cunha immediately? Do you think he's going to bring Maz in? Or is he going to bring these guys off the bench? What do you see Amber doing with the lineup? And we've been hearing about supposedly 2 guys being injured, but I just feel like it's BS. I think it's Amron being a little bit a little sneaky, trying to throw West Ham off a little bit. I don't know if he's that creative a thinker though, but
Yeah, I think it might be valid. It might be Knox that because we just played Sunday, and it's a quick turnaround. Yeah, we get another game in a matter of 4 days. When's the last time that happened? That was probably Grimsby. So it might be a little bit of that.
shit, yeah.
Don't bring that up.
just saying, the last time we had a midweek game after a weekend game.
And what did we do in that next game after Grimsby?
What happened after that game?
Was that Burnley after
forget.
Grimsby?
We beat.
May
Burnley.
have been. Yeah, barely.
Jaja.
Yeah. I
Real
feel
good, though.
I wanna see Leacher start, but I feel like they're gonna ease him in action. They're gonna ease him in action, and like when them guys go in Africa, I think that's when he'll start. So I think we'll see the same lineup we've seen for a while. We're unfortunately gonna see Dorgu or Delo as a left back.
Let me ask you.
There's gonna be Cunha in there, and I think my money's on Mount. My money's on Mount and Casemiro in the middle.
Big question, Euro.
Euro. Right now,
You want to protect
especially
him?
with AFCON coming up, I'll play Mazraoui as the right center back.
Wow.
I think Euro needs a breather, just a decompress
Why?
at least.
Wow.
Wow.
I like that. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's it. It's just a matter of I think Mazraoui can handle. He's a little in form, and the right center back is perfect for him. And Euro might need a little breather. I think that's just a mental breather, if anything. He's 20. I know he's fit enough, but he probably just needs a little mental space to decompress and
Yeah, he needs a little
not
protection.
beat himself up because poor kid was torturing himself. He wanted to rip his face off in the dugout there after that game.
Yeah, one thing about.
Sorry.
Go ahead. No, Cheese, your turn. Go.
I was just gonna say I think Euro is one of the two people who's questionable. I think it's Bruno and Euro.
Injured.
Yeah, I think it's Bruno and Euro. Euro for like protecting him, and Bruno because he tweaked something.
Yeah,
I was like, you don't need to play him. You got another game on the weekend or Monday or whatever.
So what's your lineup, Chance?
Maz starting at right for sure. Delit, Shaw, Delo, because that's his boy. And as much as I would love to see Mainu start, but she's probably going to go Mount Casemiro.
Yeah.
Ahmad. 210s maybe Mbumo, Cunha, Xerxes up top.
That's my
Mikey really sold me on Mount. I didn't want to, but I same lineup. Maz. I think because I'll go with Maz. Maz actually looked good. The last couple times he played out, he didn't look together, but he actually looked like his old self. Dillett, of course, Shaw. I was thinking, I know you can call me for my brain, but I was looking at a world where I would bring in Leacher and throw Shawskis out there at the left wing back.
Time out. Just admit that you biting off Monday's show. All right, bro. Just admit it. Just admit it. Okay?
Damn.
Just admit it. Like you like cheese style. You like big cheese style. Biting off Monday's show. Like just keep it real, my G. Come on now.
I mean, I can't think for myself. I can't. We can't have the same thoughts.
We could. It's possible.
He's on fire.
But I know that's a bit aggressive right now to do that.
It's coming though. It's definitely coming. I feel like it's coming.
Well, Shaw has definitely earned the right to be more to stay in the fold. I think he just had some solid games, man. This last game, he was like you guys said in the Monday, he was the defensive savior. I mean, we seen tackles flying and everybody's like, who the hell is that? It was Shaw. So I know there was one he came in. It looked like it was just going to be the player versus the goalie, and Shaw comes flying in. So, but I can see that progressing into that, But the Dorgu, the low thing is just it's heavy for my brain, man. One has the athleticism, and the other one seems to get rattled. Well, Dorgu either has the athletic ability, and Delo, I just don't think he does anything. I just think he's another guy out there. He doesn't do it. His crosses is a pretty shit. And then all I heard after the game was, today my guy Amron had some comments on how special and important Delo is to the team and all the stuff he does to us. I said, you talking about your family, man. That's what's going on. Midfield, is Casemiro. I would hate to see Mount not play. And that's how it is. I want it to be Kobe, but this is a game that we want to win tomorrow. Not saying we'll lose with Kobe, but Mount is just so more active, more athletic. Yeah, he's not going to be the good retainer of the ball. He's not going to be the big flair guy like Kobe would be. But I just don't want to see Mount get dropped right now because his activity is something that we need. And that's what Bruno's out now. We don't know for sure Bruno's out. So that's the thing we got to be conscious about. Because if Bruno's back, if Bruno's there, that changes everybody's lineup for sure. Because then you're going to have a problem with, are you playing Cunha or Mount? Or is he going to take Zersky out and put Cunha up top, which I don't want to see happen because
he's not going to.
Cunha Zersky has to start in the 9.
Yes, yeah.
Has to. And his role in the 9 because a lot of times we don't talk about this, but like his role in that he needs to be the target man, right? But he also needs to come deep for the ball, right? He needs to come deep, receive the ball, get it on the half turn, spray a pass, move up, triangle his way. Like they need to triangle pass and move with him getting the ball first at the point of attack, right? So boom, you get the ball, maybe it's a 50-50, you get the ball. Zersky gets the ball after a little bit of running forward. Zersky gets the ball, turns around, and then we need our 2 fastest players, which is probably Cunha and Mbeumo, going down either side of the wing this way and going past him, right? And then the support needs to happen on one side of the ball. The support needs to happen on either side. So Dorgu on the left-hand side, or Dalot, or Maz on that right-hand side, or Ahmad need to be bombing forward. Either one, and giving the overlap help from when the ball is progressed from the first man who gets it, who is Xerxes. So, like, that's what I want to see. And then Xerxes could get his big ass up there into the box and somebody find him. We're putting the ball in the box a lot now that Sesko's not fucking playing. And it just, for whatever reason, Sesko
still sucks, though.
We didn't do it for him. We're doing it for Manu. Keep doing it. Even when we're down a goal, keep trying that shit. So, like, I'm okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with him starting. I really want him to start at the 9, but the role has to be different. He has to be asked to do something different. Sesko's just to stay at the top and wait for the ball, run fast down the channels to beat a man. And it's like, yeah, fine. But when you get it, it don't stick to you. When you get it, you can't really progress it. I really feel like right now he's playing like how Hoyland used to play. He's doing the same shit Hoyland used to do, sans the wrestling.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're the same player. I'm just saying right now, I'm not seeing much difference from the guy we brought in to replace Hoyland. He's playing like him. So, I don't think Xerxes is the better player of the 2. Xerxes is not a 9, but to do the job at the role I just said, I think he's way more qualified to do. At this point, he just scored a goal too. You know what I'm saying? He knew he had a good second half. Blackshaw has a good question here. Do you guys think this manager has the fortitude not to play Bruno if he's not ready to play? Save Bruno from himself because he'll want to play if he can walk, or will he run him out no matter what? I think he'll run him out no matter what. That's how much he loves Bruno.
Well, it's definitely going to be a Bruno decision.
Yeah, it's not going to be an Amarim decision.
Yeah, if Bruno says I'm okay, Amarim's going to play him. And
I love that. That was real good.
That's not. Sometimes that's not wise because every player is going to want to play, and if he has a knock or injury or he's whatever, you have to. We pay you to make the hard decisions as a manager. Not we, but the club pays you to make these decisions.
We pay.
Yeah.
Our viewership, all the money we give to go to these games, all of that shit pays. We pay.
Facts. So these are decisions that you have to make. You got to make big boy decisions. So to answer your question, it's a Bruno. It's a Bruno decision. It's not going to be up to the manager, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, Bruno has built up a lot of trust in that trust bank, where it's like he's done this before, where he's been hurt and played.
Yeah,
and then he'll come off after 60 minutes or 70 minutes. He's done this before. He's done it with Amarim. So, like, I don't see why we don't let him. Like, if he decides, I'm like 70%, I can give you. And he's going to tell him. He's like LeBron. He's kind of like LeBron for this team. He's going to say what's happening. He's going to say. Now, is he as good as LeBron? No. But LeBron is the coach of that team.
No, it's not.
He is the coach of the Lakers.
That's done.
For sure.
Done.
So you think JJ's running
the and everybody be like, "How high, King?"
Listen, we lost. We lost to Phoenix the other night. LeBron was down there talking during the game to the Phoenix bench. JJ called timeout just for getting that ass. JJ's like, "Are you over there talking?"
He let him do it.
He said
LeBron getting soft in his old age. You know what I'm saying? He know he.
He said LeBron was like, "Man, I get you fired, man. Get out of my face."
All right, JJ, chill, bro.
Yeah, you doing too much, JJ, in front of everybody.
Remember who got you this job?
You funny as hell, Mikey. Oh my God. Any comments you want to read before we get into prediction?
He said, "Don't say that. Don't compare those two. That is Bruno Westbrook. Russell Fernandez, stop that. Bruno's one thing. Russell Westbrook is 1-0.
I'm trying to get that correlation.
If you had to compare, that's a good question. If you had to compare Bruno to an NBA player, who would he be? Past the present.
Chris Paul.
It would have to be someone who completely has full autonomy if he plays. And you can't tell him he can't play. You almost hit it on the head.
They also can't have won anything.
That's a good one too.
So a Knicks player.
Oh, fuck you.
Carmelo.
You believe the Knicks and win stuff.
Carmelo Anthony.
No, that's Carmelo. Zlatan is Carmelo.
He might be Carmelo. Zlatan's one thing.
Zlatan's one thing.
He's one league.
Carmelo won the Olympics.
We don't count that.
Kobe won the Olympics.
Kobe won everything.
Yeah,
Kobe's like Messi or something.
I'll give it a Carmelo. Chris Paul, maybe.
Melo. My money's on Melo.
I think Melo, because Melo's like one of the worst. He's one of the worst superstars ever.
I've heard you say this before.
He's one of the worst superstars ever. He's a ball stopper. He doesn't make your team better. He'll shoot you out of a game. But
Bruno,
he'll give you a bucket when you need it, just like Bruno. Just like Bruno. Bruno will pass you out of a game. He doesn't really he doesn't really make Man United better, but we also don't perform as well when he's not there.
Yep.
So he might be Carmelo.
That is actually facts.
Had to be a Knicks player.
And he hasn't won anything. He hasn't won anything. He hasn't brought us even close to winning shit.
Yeah, the only thing he's won is his country. So Carmelo.
Yep.
Bang.
All right, let's get into some predictions.
No.
Predictions are like the hardest thing to do with this team because every time you predict a match Ronaldo, I like the first time you said I'm gonna predict us to win, and it was Everton.
Yep.
And you
because we went 5 undefeated. We didn't go 5. We didn't have a 5-game win streak. We went 5 undefeated. I was like, all right, I'm gonna come out of the woodwork and predict. And then they dropped that egg. So you know what? I'm gonna chill.
It's funny that 5 undefeated. Me and Mark Berry got in an argument because
what you got in an argument with Mark Berry?
Yeah,
Mark Berry argues. What are you talking about?
He don't argue. He don't argue because he was there back in '97.
Yeah, but you know,
shouts to Mark Berry, bro. Shouts to Mark Berry.
He said we were in a 5-game streak and unbeaten streak, and he was like, "We're playing really well." I was like, "Bro, come on, dude."
You know what he told me the other day? He said this team has fight, especially under Amorim.
See, I don't see that shit.
No, I kind of see it.
A team with fight is consistent. Do we consistently have fight?
You seen us fight against?
Consistency is our problem.
Grimsby?
Consistency is our problem, yeah.
Consistency is our problem.
So we don't have fight there.
Fight? Tottenham in the final. Was that a fight? I seen us fight against Arsenal. I seen a City when we got beat against City. Was that a fight? Brentford, was that a fight? I could name more games where we tucked tail like some hoes.
You know what team has fight?
That we played hard. We now starting to do that. We now starting to show some fight. The last game was some fight. Even against Everton, there was bits. There was bits against Everton. You know what I'm saying? There's bits against. We show it sometimes, but we've been more hoes than anything.
Yeah, we have.
Especially since Amorim's down there. We play with 7 defenders. We are some sluts.
Yeah, I don't get that part.
Activity.
We just want people to score on us. We're a brothel.
You know, a team that you can say has fight is Sunderland. That's a team that fight.
Team. They bring it to you. They don't have the big budget. They don't have the best players. You can't name half of that fucking roster. But you know what? They're gonna bring it to you every game for 90 minutes. For 90 minutes, Dan Ballard is gonna score a winning goal in the 89th minute, or a tie, or a fucking equalizer. Like that was a great point, Casey. Sunderland is a team with fight. We are no Sunderland.
No, we're not. But it's in there. We can do it. But consistency is our problem.
We got it sometimes.
Because tomorrow we're all gonna pick us to win today. Like I'm gonna say, here's my prediction.
Not Ronaldo.
I'm gonna say 2 o'clock.
Ooh.
United. Yeah, watch what happens tomorrow. I don't feel comfortable saying it. Is that wrong? I want us to win.
That's real. That's
not
wrong.
We'll win. I believe we have a better lineup than them. You know, Xerxes, you feel like, you know, this team is averaging almost 2 goals. Let me calm down. But yeah. I'm gonna go 2 o'clock.
Listen. Anybody outside the top 4 who don't have a good defense, we have put up 3 goals against them. That's gonna be my prediction riding out for the rest of the season.
That has not been us.
That's cool. That's cool. I want it to be us. I'm gonna start to believe. I'm done. I'm tired of this pessimistic shit.
Word.
I'm tired of it. Me saying that. I'm tired of this pessimistic shit. Here's what I would like to predict. I would like a performance from kickoff at home. That's what I would like to predict. If I can't predict that, how about weathering the West Ham storm and then retaliating with ruthlessness? Because everybody turns to prime Messi at Old Trafford. Trafford fortress it used to be. So just weather the storm, be professionals, and retaliate with ruthlessness. 3 clot at home. Less opposition, I get 3 bomber clots.
Other teams' goalies be balling against us. Goalies come alive against us.
You want to hear my score prediction? My score prediction is 3-0. 3-0. I'm on the 3-0 train. It's a 3-0 Drummond, and all goals are coming in the first half.
Oh no, that ain't happening.
Luke Shaw in goal. In that order. Write it down. Matter of fact, bet your house on it.
Yeah, do that.
People dead.
I like all of y'all
I'm gonna be
predictions.
so mad
I
tomorrow.
like all of them. And I wish they all come true because it's what we like. We want our club to win, and I think it's a winnable game tomorrow.
And
Stop
That's
it.
it.
Yo, this guy is such a politician, bro.
Hey, I've predicted we lost to Everton, guy. I'm not predicted for a while now. I'm giving it a rest. All right, just give it a rest.
wow, that's deep.
Oh, brother, this guy
Ruben
stinks.
have something for Nuno. Ruben has to get back at Nuno. He got him twice last year with Forest. I know he's trying to get his West Ham team to cook, but Ruben got to have something for him, man. So 3-0. Let's go.
I need a booing sound effect for Ronaldo. I need a boo. Boo this
Man,
man.
you don't like
exactly that one from half big.
I love
Exactly
everything you
that
do,
brother.
That's not true. I love everything you do, but this no prediction shit I don't like.
He don't rate it.
Lose so we can start winning again.
I could pick a 1-1 draw tomorrow. Think we got that in us too.
Anybody in the chat put any predictions in there?
No predictions yet in the chat. Oh, except for 3 Clot United and facts on everything you're saying about Carmelo. I know my Knicks basketball. And Carmelo,
That's crazy. We're gonna be calling him Carmelo for the rest of the season now.
Carmelo Anthony, 100%. Yeah. I just want to once again. I just want to see them fight.
Yeah.
Fight.
Yeah.
Fucking fight. I don't give a shit about winning or losing at the end of the day, but I want to see us get better. And so far, I'm not really seeing much progression. I'm seeing a very up and down team that when we win, we paper over a lot of cracks. People are pleased. We could drink our beers and we could look and laugh at other teams. But even in these wins, I don't see progression. I don't see a team. I don't see a change. I'm always still wondering on the side, like, man, what United's going to show up to this game? What United are we going to get this half? What United are we going to get in this spell with the ball? I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? It's still up there. We went from 5 unbeaten to losing to drawing to drawing to losing to winning a game. Now we're looking at a weak opponent, and we still don't know what the hell kind of formation we're playing. Like, what's the problem in this formation? What's the problem in this quote unquote system? Right? We have guys that's played in this system before that ain't taking the reins and saying, "Hey, is Ugarte hurt? Is he hurt?
No, he's on the bench.
Is he dead?" Because he played for Amarin before, right?
Which is crazy.
He's got a sprained skill set. That's what he's got.
He's played for Ruben Amarin before in this system. Remember when man used to say, "Oh man, but at Sporting, he used to do at Sporting." That same Ugarte was at Sporting doing that shit y'all was saying, and he can't do it here. We don't know what the hell is the system still. So once again, this 3 Clot, 1-0, 2-0, all of that is cute. But come tomorrow, my chest will still be on fire because I won't know what fucking team we're gonna get until 15 minutes into the game. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, I hate these guys again.
Yeah, it's funny when you watch our games, you get an early indicator quick.
My levels go down into the ground the more the game progresses. Every time we lose the ball, I'm like, oh my. What do they work on in the week? What do you work on? The simple things we're not doing. Then we'll come out like we did in the last game and 2 goals in the second half. And it's like, where the fuck was this in the first half? Where was the fight at least for it in the first half? We didn't even look like we would play like this in the second half. We looked like it was going to get worse. So, I just want to be happy, but these guys still don't make me feel safe, like we could win or do anything. The minute we start looking around at the table, what happened?
Yeah, you're right about that.
Done looking. Just fight, guys, and show us what the fucking plan is going forward with this coach. Because I don't know what it is still. I still don't know.
His plan is taking it day by day, win by win, game by game. That's his plan. Because anytime they ask him about the table, he's like, "Yeah, I just wanna try to win today, and then win the next one, and win the next one," which kind of makes sense. And with it all jumbled up and could be a little misleading. We get happy that we're happy that we're fifth, or we're panicking that we're 14th, and the gap is like 3-4 points. So just keep winning your games, keep staying pace of the gang up there, and eventually it'll all thin out. Once you keep get consistent and consistently good, not consistently inconsistent, which is all.
He'll say shit like that, and then turn around and be like, "Oh, our left back ain't so good. I mean, he ain't that good. He's ass actually, and it's a learning process." And it's like, bitch ass nigga, you play with wing backs. Your main people carrying the ball are wing backs. You don't have to do that. You can change your mind. Oh.
Well,
blood sugar rate.
Cheese, anything you need to say?
Nah, man.
You gonna be at the pub?
I hope to have a good time at the pub tomorrow. Hope these bums don't let me down.
What's this one say? That's what's crushing. The progression isn't there.
Our pub. Shout to Denali. That's what's crushing. The progression isn't there. 2-2 draw from Denali. Are you going to the pub? I'm not gonna be there.
Tomorrow?
I don't know. I might have to ask my wife and see. I might have to ask my wife.
I won't be there.
If my wife say it's okay, I'm still kind of new at my job, bro.
Yeah,
isn't
that likely?
I'll have it up on my phone. I don't know how much. I can't pay full attention, of course. But
I can watch it, but I can't lock in.
Yeah.
Yo, being an adult sucked. They said I could damn just wake
Being
up.
in America sucks, man. If we were in England, we could dip out and go to the fucking pub.
Bro, I was supposed to just
or Trinidad.
banging gal and watching football somewhere on the beach. That's what I thought life was.
Beating pints and shit with a big split.
Life is all right. Blightstro, beyond the win of the 3-point Sunday, I don't feel good about that game at all. The only thing to build upon is getting another win. There's no system being played. It's individual moments. It's brilliance. Individual brilliance. It's moments. It's literal, one set piece, one random ass goal from close ass. That's how I feel, bro. That's how I feel. And I want to see us score a goal in open play that's not jammy, that starts from back to front. When's the last time we did that? It don't happen.
Well, everybody, enjoy yourselves this evening. I know group chats are going to be in fire tomorrow. It is a Thursday match, which is not the norm for this team because this team is not playing in any European tournaments, and we won't be doing anything like this until FA Cup comes back around.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
So,
what a tournament.
Hope everybody wakes up in a good spirit, and I hope the United keeps your spirits going throughout the day. We'll be watching here noon in the West Coast, 3 p.m. in the East, 8 p.m. in the UK time. That's Ronaldo. That's Mikey. That's Big Cheese. Cheese, you didn't tell me if you're going to the pub.
I'm going.
Are you going?
Thursday my day off, so I'm going.
Every day is your day off. I'm just joking.
No, it's not.
I'm just joking.
Stop playing.
It's been another one of those Captain Red show on the Stateside Red format. Been good. Let's all hope with this. Show some fight, like Mikey said. All we want to see is them fight the whole game, and I guarantee they win.
3 points. Another 3 points tomorrow.
Up the fucking Reds. Everybody have a good evening.
Hey,
and
y'all be nice to each other out there. Be good to each other. Be nice, but not naive.
I'm gonna steal that from you.
Facts.
Be nice, but not naive.
Friendly, not foolish.
Oh, look, he's dropping bars now. I can't stop him.
Sage Mikey.
Sexy,
Oracle.
but not slutty.
Y'all
Casey.
take it easy. Up the Buccaneers. Shouts to Casey. Shouts to everybody watching. Blake Show, Denali, everybody in there. So we'll see y'all after the. I'll probably go live after the game tomorrow. Peace. One love.
Peace.
Later, fellas.